Hello everyone, this is Saurabh Kumar and I am your mathematics faculty. Welcome you to all in the class of 10th mathematics. Students, we already discussed about the trigonometrical identities in which trigonometrical ratio, quotient relation, square relation, all we discussed earlier. Now in today's class we will solve some exercise problems and the exercise number is 22a. So let's begin. Now the first one is cosec a plus 1 upon cosec a minus 1, and we have to prove this equal to 1 plus sin a upon 1 minus sin a. Okay, this is the first question. So here, look, this is cosec a and this is sin a. So firstly, in this question, how we proceed this question? So firstly, we convert this cosec a into sin a, because here we have to prove in terms of sine. So we have LHS, and in LHS what is here? Cosec a plus 1 upon cosec a minus 1. This is the procedure which you will follow in the paper. Okay, so this cosec a is equal to, cosec a is 1 upon sin a plus 1 upon this cosec a is 1 upon sin a minus 1. So this is, if we take LCM, this is sin a and this is 1 plus sin a upon this is 1 minus sin a after taking LCM sin a. So this is 1 plus sin a upon sin a into this sin a comes in numerator, so this is sin a upon 1 minus sin a. Okay, so this sin a and sin a will cancel out, so the final term is 1 plus sin a upon 1 minus sin a, which is equal to RHS. So here look, we have to prove this. Now we going to this. This is equal to RHS. So this is LHS equal to and RHS, and we have to prove this. Okay, this is the procedure. This is question number 1, and similarly question number 2. Question number 2 and question number 2 is your homework. You will done at your home. Now come to the question number 3. Here question number 3 is sin a into tan a divided by 1 minus cos a is equal to 1 plus sec a. So we have in LHS is given sin a into tan a. Can I write here in place of tan a is sin a upon cos a upon 1 minus cos a. Okay, so this is sin a and this is sin a is sin square a upon cos a into this is 1 upon 1 minus cos a. So sin square a, this is a square relation, so in place of sin square a, can I write 1 minus cos square a upon cos a into 1 minus cos a. Okay, so 1 minus cos square a is equal to 1 square minus cos square a cos a 1 minus cos a. So look here, in place of 1 I write here 1 square, because 1 square is 1 minus cos square a. So this is in the form of a square minus b square. So in place of 1 square minus in place of 1 square minus cos square a, I treat it as a a and treat it as a b. So this is 1 minus cos a into 1 plus cos a upon this is cos a 1 minus cos a. So this is from where I take it, this is the a square minus b square is equals to a minus b, and this is a plus b from here. Okay, so look, 1 minus cos a and 1 minus cos a is cancel out, and remaining part we have 1 plus cos a upon cos a. Okay, so this is 1 by cos a plus, and this is cos a by cos a. So this is cancelled out here, it is 1, and 1 upon cos a is what? Sec a plus 1, and this is equal to RHS. And now we proved this LHS equal to RHS. Okay, very simple question. Nothing I do here, only change this tan a into sin a into cos a. Okay, so this is question number 3. Now the next question is question number 4, which is 1 by tan a plus cot a is equals to cos a into sin a. So how we proceed this question? Firstly, we have to convert this tan a into cos a sin a, because in RHS we have to prove this in the form of cos a into sin a. So firstly we convert this into cos a and sin a. So we have LHS 1 upon this is sin a upon cos a plus cot a is cos a by sin a is equals to 1 upon. Now here I take this as a LCM. So in denominator this is cos a into sin a is LCM. So after taking LCM, we divide this with this. So after division, cos a into sin a with cos a, we have left sin a, and we multiply this sin a with this sin a is sin square a plus. Here similarly, we divide this with this. The remaining part is cos a, and we multiply this cos a with cos a. So this is cos square a. So if I take this in numerator, so here this is cos a into sin a, and in denominator this is sin square a plus cos square a, and we know that sin square a plus cos square a is 1 according to square relation. So this is cos a into sin a, because sin square a plus cos square a is equals to 1. So this is RHS, and we proved this LHS is equals to RHS. Okay, this is the question number 4. Now question number 5. Question number 5 is 1 plus tan square a 1 plus tan a whole square plus 1 minus tan a whole square, and we have to prove this 2 sec square a, 2 sec square a. So how we proceed this? Firstly convert this tan a into sin a cos a. So we have in LHS, convert this tan a 1 plus sin a cos a whole square plus 1 minus sin a cos a whole square. So here I take LCM as a cos a, and this one becomes cos a plus sin a whole square plus, now again we take here LCM cos a, so this is cos a minus sin a to the whole square. Okay, so here this is cos a plus sin a whole square, So I write this as a plus b whole square formula. So this one is a square plus b square plus 2ab upon this is cos square a. Similarly, here I write this again as a minus b whole square formula. So this is cos square a plus this is sin square a minus 2 sin a cos a, and in denominator this is cos square a. So if I take LCM cos square a, so here this is cos square a plus sin square a. Sin square a plus cos square a is 1. So in place of this I write 1 plus this is 2 cos a into sin a plus again I write this as 1 minus 2 sin a into cos a. So this is plus 2 cos a sin a and this is minus 2 cos a sin a. So I cancel this. So in numerator this is 1 and this is 1. This is 2 by cos square a, and this can also write 2 into cos square a. So 2 into 1 by cos square a is sec square a, and here we have to prove this 2 sec square a, and we got this 2 sec square a. So this is equal to RHS, and LHS is equals to RHS. Okay. Now let's continue with question number 10. Okay. Question number 6, 7, 8, 9 is your homework. Do at your home. Now here this is cosec a plus sin a. This is cosec a minus sin a. In most of the problem, whenever in the question there is a term other than sin a, there is a trigonometrical ratio other than sin and cos, we have to firstly convert that trigonometrical ratio in the form of sin a and cos a. Remember, it is always work. Whenever in the question there is other than sin a and cos a, we have to convert those trigonometrical ratio in the form of sin a and cos a. Okay, so here this is cosec a and this is sin a. So in from LHS I convert this cosec a into 1 by sin a plus this is sin a, this is cosec a 1 upon sin a minus sin a. Okay, so if I take LCM sin a, so here 1 plus sin square a, and if I take this as a LCM, so this is only 1 minus sin square a. Okay, now we have to prove this cot square a plus cos square a. So if I multiply both this, so this is sin square a, okay, and here this is 1 plus sin square a, and this is 1 minus sin square a. So in place of 1 minus sin square a, can I write cos square a? Okay, because sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. So 1 minus sin square a is equal to cos square a. We already done this and in a square relation. Okay, so in place of 1 minus sin square a, I put cos square a. So here 1 plus sin square a into cos square a upon, in denominator there is sin square a. Okay, so this cos square a upon sin square a is what? This cos square a upon sin square a is what? Cot square a. So 1 plus sin square a into cot square a. Okay, if I multiply this, so this one is cot square a plus sin square a into cot square a. So this one, this is cot square a plus, if this is sin square a into, in place of cot square a, I write this uh, cos square a divided by sin square a. So I cut this cot square a plus, now this is cot square a plus cos square a, and we have to prove this as a cot square a cos square a. Now we get this term cot square a plus cos square a, which is equal to RHS. Now LHS is equals to RHS. Okay. Now the next question is question number 16. Question number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 all is your homework. Okay. Now come to question number 16. Question number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is your homework. Now from LHS, this is sin A and this is tan A, this is cos A and cot A. So first step is to convert those trigonometrical ratio which is not sin and cos into sin and cos. So here this is sin A and this is 1 plus sin A upon cos A, plus this is cos A and this is 1 plus cot A is what? Cos upon sin. Now this is sin A. If we take LCM cos A, here this is cos A plus sin A plus cos A, here this is sin A plus cos A upon sin A. Okay. Now if we multiply this, so this is sin A into cos A plus sin square A upon cos A, plus similarly here if we multiply this, cos A into sin A plus cos square A upon sin A. Okay. Now the next step is take LCM cos A into sin A. So I write here cos A into sin A. So if we divide cos A sin A with this cos A, there is sin A is left. So I sin A is multiplied with both this term. So this one is sin square A cos A plus this is sin cube A plus, again if we divide this by this, so we left cos A, so this is multiplied with cos A. Now I write here cos A into sin A plus this is cos cube A. Okay. Now again if we take LCM, this sin square A into cos A with cos cube A, okay, with this cos cube A, so I take LCM cos A, this and this, cos A LCM, this is sin square A, and plus here if I take LCM cos A, common cos A, we get here cos square A. Why we write as this? Why we take LCM cos A? Because we have to convert this sin square A into cos square A form. Okay, and we know that sin square A and cos square A is what? 1. Okay. Now again take LCM from this sin A. So if I take LCM sin A, here this is sin square A plus this is cos square A upon sin A. So this one is 1 and this is also 1. So here this is cos A plus this is sin A upon cos A into sin A. So this is cos A upon cos A into sin A plus this is sin A upon cos A into sin A. So here this is cos A cancel out and this sin A cancel out. So here this is 1 by sin A plus this is 1 by cos A, and this 1 by sin A is what? Cosec A, and this 1 by cos A is what? Sec A. So this cosec A plus sec A, this is sec A plus cosec A. So this is equal to RHS, and we will prove this, and we proved this LHS is equals to RHS. Proved. Okay. Someone have a question in their mind, so so how I know this to take LCM cos A sin A, and here this will become sin square A cos square A. How we know this? By seeing the question. So this is only because of practice. If you do practice regularly, then you become a perfect, because practice makes perfect. So there is nothing shortcut of this. You only do practice as much as you can, so your fluency is automatically increases. So this is question number 16. Write down. So now let's continue with the question number 21. Here question number 17, 18, 19, 20 is your homework. Now how you proceed this question? Firstly, what is the first step? Firstly, we convert this into sin A and cos A. So we have in LHS, this is 1 plus cot A minus cosec A. So I write this as a 1 plus, in place of cot A I put here cos A upon sin A, minus in place of cosec A I put here this is sin A. Now this is 1 plus tan A, in place of tan A I write this as a sin A cos A, and this sec A is 1 by cos A. Okay, now what is the next step? Simply if we look this, so in our mind first click is we take this as a LCM. So I take sin A as a LCM. So in here I write sin A plus this is sin A, this is sin A is 1. So I multiply 1 with cos A. So remaining is cos A and minus 1. This and this part also I take cos A as a LCM. So here in place of 1 I write cos A plus this is sin A and this is plus 1. Okay. If I multiply both of this, so this is sin A and this is cos A. If I look here, if we take this as a whole quantity and this as a whole quantity, so this is sin A plus cos A minus 1. Okay. Again I write this similarly, sin A plus cos A minus plus 1. So again this is whole quantity. If I treat this as a A, if I treat this as a and this is B, this is A and this is B. So this is A minus b, and this is a plus b, and I write this as a square minus b square. Okay, so here this is sin a plus cos a, this is sin a plus cos a whole square as a plus b whole square. So I write this sin square a plus cos square a plus 2 sin a into cos a minus 1, and this is sin a into cos a. Why I write this? Because a plus b whole square identity we use, which is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now if we look this is sin square a plus cos square a square relation, and this value is 1 plus 2 sin a into cos a minus 1 divided by sin a into cos a. So this one and this one is cancelled out. Here what is left? 2 sin a into cos a upon sin a into cos a. So this sin a cos a is cancelled out. What is the remaining part, which is 2, and which is equal to RHS. Now we proved LHS is equals to RHS. Okay, this is very simple. Please write down. And whatever I gave you a question is all your homework. So please done at your home. Okay. So this is end of the video, and the remaining part of the question we will continue in the next video, and try to solve all the problem and try to end this chapter in the next video. So thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.